Deion Sanders to Auburn. The alternate history of Tigers football had Coach Prime been the choice. Deion Sanders strolls into the end zone at Jordan-Hare Stadium. He nods and stretches his arms toward a clear blue sky. Then, Sanders angles toward the 10-yard line. Most of the accompanying entourage, a mix of luminaires and boosters flanked on both sides of Coach Prime, are clueless. Bo knows. Bo Jackson jogs toward Sanders. The conversation between legendary two-sport athletes begins with two words only a handful of people would recognize in this situation. Sanders puts his hand to his face and mimics the stiff arm Jackson delivered on October 12, 1985 and crumples to his knees. They walk back to the end zone together laughing. Number 12 Auburn beat number 4 Florida State 59-27 that day, and Jackson had 176 rushing yards en route to a Heisman Trophy season. Now, Jackson leads Sanders into a press conference. Sanders adjusts his shades and white hat while Auburn Athletic Director John Cohen finishes the introduction. And with that I would like to introduce to you, Auburn's 31st head football coach. Coach Deion Sanders, Cohen says. It's November 28, 2022, and the fortunes of Tigers football are about to change. Sanders takes the podium, smiles and opens with two words everybody recognizes in this place. War Eagle. What if this scenario actually happened? Auburn hired Hugh Freeze on November 28, 2022 instead. Freeze resigned from Ole Miss after a recruiting scandal revealed he had called an escort service using university phones in 2016, but rehabbed his image with a 4-year stint at Liberty that produced a 34-15 record. Colorado hired Sanders 5 days later. In an interview with Shannon Sharpe on Undisputed, Sanders admitted that he did not want to meet with Auburn boosters, and that was part of the reason the job was never considered. I wasn't going to a booster meeting, Sanders said. I wasn't doing that. For what? $5 grand? I'm not doing that. What if he did? How different would the last 2 seasons have been on the plains? Here is an alternate Auburn history with Coach Prime, one that reads a little different than what the Tigers have experienced the last 2 seasons.